Okay, thank you to all three of our panelists. We'll hear from them at the end of the first game, but now let's go over to our comment.
Spend his time full on trying to farm away, while Kuro, obviously on the Doom, is going to be trying to pressure the Axe and might just be able to find it here. DJ, he's left with only 75 HP. He's going to try and juke his way through the trees. Eats a tango. Kuro turns the wrong direction and might not be able to get him in time. Chases all the way right into the tier 3 area, but won't be able to pick up that kill and may just have to suffice with just a pick up on that Hellbear. Now picks up his level 2, but DJ, he's already gotten the healing salve up. A man fight between the two, but mid one, he's going to make it a 2-for-1, and now he comes in. The Sunstrike over the top, and this could be our first blood as DJ cleans through with his axe.
Great.
From the Satyr he's eaten earlier. See whether or not it's successful. The wave is going to push into the tower. Kuro still not feeling comfortable with this position. He's going to bide his time. Meanwhile, the Axe in the top lane, he's going to be able to find a successful rotation. Jerix is the easy pickup with the Ion Shell as DJ mans forward. Now mid one is going to be gone on. The State of Blast is going to come through. Kuro picks up the kill there, so the trade-off not fully worth it for Fnatic. As
CS to 11, mid one's getting wrecked by Fata here, and
a big difference between the 4 positions. Again, DJ can't really pressure a Death Prophet like this, but he can continue to try and pressure this top lane. He's going in big time. The Sunstrike over the top. That'll finish off Jerix, giving mid one some much needed golden experience. And now they start cutting the creep wave. Matumba Man is fighting back against Ohio. It's pushing into the tower, and he's forced to be dove by both these 2 tanky heroes of Fnatic.
I like this adjustment from mid one at mid. He's got a point in Wex, so he can go into Ghost Walk.
Mid one going to be caught again here. He's going to be hit by the Infernal Blade, slowed down. The Sunstrike right in front of the tier 2. And Kuro hit by that one and taken out. Beautiful paralyzing cast from 343. Another Spirit Siphon will go down, and 343 may actually get taken out by Fata, who right-clicks him towards the end. 4-3 now as they lose support for support in the mid lane. But
If Cold Snap Sunstrike under a tower just destroyed Kuro TPing in, and that really helps mid one out.
DJ again blocked in, but it's going to be a while until, oh, never mind, Matumba's already got his level 6, so he will be able to get here in time. DJ actually canceling his TP, and that just might cost him his life. He goes for the call, but Fata's going to meet him inside the river, finish him off immediately, taking off that Battle Hunger. Really sit inside of the lanes, but he's going to try again here in the bottom lane, see if this is a bit more successful. If they're going to catch Mind Control potentially, come out with a paralyzing cast, we'll be able to follow this one up with a call. Mind Control hit by the Sunstrike, not quite, but still a Stormbolt will follow this up, and Witch Doctor's the one to pick up the last hit.
Liquid can really keep tabs of the rotations out of Fnatic using these 2 wards, and it helps them find kills when they go for smoke plays like this.
Yeah, 10 minutes in, that top lane is decently pushed in. Same goes for mid, so it could be that Liquid might be able to get the successful rotation out. Meanwhile, Fata's already going on to the Axe. Will be able to catch DJ out. The right clicks are going to be enough. But back to bottom lane. Mushi going to be caught in the kinetic field. Won't be able to escape from this gank, it seems. And Liquid can easily turn this into +1 as 343. He's also going to go down as the amplified damage follows his movements all the way through the trees. And he has real hope of escape. The only thing he can hope to do is stall up Liquid's push into the tier 1 tower, but mid one may still end up going down as Fata's Exorcist is not quite out yet. But he does manage to get the Ghost Walk at the last second.
Everything about that gank just so good. They put themselves in a position to get a tier 1 tower.
He knows he only needs a few more seconds for the rest of Fnatic to be back, but now he's been doomed up. DJ's here, but can't get the call up in time, and now his ally's already dead. He's been glimpsed back to base.
When you dive a tower like that, and you've got to disrupt a glimpse to back.
And see if they could just blow up one and perhaps turn this into a tier 1 mid push as well. The Liquid are already rotating 2 supports behind Fata, but it may not matter. First damage is easily going to overwhelm Fata. Jerix, he was quick on the Static Storm, but it doesn't matter. Liquid almost too slow. They do have the Glyph actually stalling things up enough that they will be able to get the potential initiation. Mind Control leading the way here, but look at Mushi. He's looking to be able to make a Quelling Blade initiation perhaps. Mid one is going to be caught, glimpsed back to the Static Storm, and Mushi realizes, no. Can't fight that one. Everyone else of Fnatic will be able to escape DJ. Just
part of the beauty of this early blink pickup from Mushi. Doesn't go straight into the BKB or even the SMY, just has a farming Yasha, and he knows that the threat of his blink initiation with Godstring is brutal.
Yeah, you can see the blink initiation from DJ here. Matumba Man's going to get popped just like that. There goes the Aegis, but still, they do have the glimpse back. DJ going to be pulled back into play as Mind Control should be able to finish him off. Matumba Man now pops his ultimate from the vacuum into the Meteor Blast, and that pops Kuro. He gets taken out. Matumba Man trying to challenge, but he's going to get popped with the paralyzing cast. Good good slithering crush and actually allows Matuma Man to be able to make the escape away. Ohio has been doomed up. Fanatic's right in the middle of everyone saying, can't be. He's got all the exorcism damage to be able to take out Fnatic one by one. And they're going to look for a little bit more. Mid-1 does manage to get off his Ghost Walk in time. Pulls back into the counter. Gets off the old scepter, but now it's going to be Liquid surrounding him, able to take him out. That's going to be a full wipe as Liquid take control back by forcing the ultimate team fight in mid. Means he has all the more incentive to sit way far in the back, which means you can't rely on Fnatic's other heroes like DJ Zax to make a clean initiation where the Sven's able to go in uninterrupted. Mid-1 gets popped just like that. DJ hoping to be able to save him, can't quite get there in time, and now he's going to be caught, it looks like, as Matuma Man continues to go for the kill with just the Necronomicon, and will get the Doom on Imushi, so no counter initiation there, but Ohio managed to get off the mech. Everyone from Fnatic looking okay, but now the Slithering Crush comes on to DJ. Ohio does manage to get past the tier 2 tower, but DJ is going to be the one pursued out. Paralyzing Cask will slow down Liquid enough, it seems, that they are going to be forced back there, being able to stop a push before it even happens from Liquid by pushing out the side lanes.
They're chasing up top. Mind Control's initiation. Gonna catch 343. Just a Witch Doctor if they want to just abandon him. It looks like that may be the call.
Paralyzing Cask, gonna TP out. 343 does he's got the amplify damage on him, so an easy glimpse for Jarex.
Because it looked like Liquid were almost unsure themselves, like, do we really want to go for this? They stopped hitting the Witch Doctor because they were suddenly like, wait, is this 5 Fnatic heroes? Liquid didn't have their whole team up there. Oh, Mushi blink over to the side. He's actually going to go for Jarex. They will be able to pop him immediately. Ohio throws out the vacuum wall. Now they're both going to try and escape with ults used. Mushi, he's still got the blink dagger and will be able to TP out, but it's Ohio who's going to be caught there, unable to get his TP off. He does have a blink dagger up in a second and will be able to make the escape. Mind Control and Hot Pursuit, though, does have a Force Staff as well as a blink himself. Will be able to catch him again off the Slithering Crush. They've got the Infernal Blade as well, and Ohio knows it. He's done for, so he throws the Ion Shell onto the creep, but look at what Fnatic are doing. They immediately start pushing out the mid. Mid-1 does what he can, and then Ghost Walks himself away if they can get the right kind of initiation in this next one. And unfortunately, they are being scouted out. Liquid are setting up here by 5-man smoking through the lane, wrapping through. Fnatic know what's going on, though. They're going to run into 343. That's a free pickoff. Let's see what Fnatic do from here. They're actually going to start retreating out. 343 definitely dead. Fnatic, he do about oh, that call! Static Storm over the top of Matuma Man. Almost immediately goes down, but mid-1, top of the Doom. Now gets hit by the Slithering Crush. There's the trade-up, but Mushi still going forward. Ion Shell plus the BKB. Knows he can't fight this, though. Has to leave DJ behind as Liquid take 4 and will be able to now push forward into the tier 2. Yeah, they focus everything on the Lycan, which is like, okay, but I think the bigger threat is still fast.
Allow Liquid to bully Fnatic even more once their ultimates are up.
He needs to, if he farms any more camps here.
Will be pulled back, blink away. And still going to be caught by this kinetic field and actually hit by the Slithering Crush. Now Muji is still very, very tanky and has his BKB ready to go, but it may be a bit too late as now Kuro comes in. Sunstrike is actually going to turn this fight around and kills Mind Control. Now Muji, all he has to do is actually get the escape. Kuro desperate to be able to stop this Blink Dagger. One more second, almost there. DJ with the interference, but still the gun's back on Muji. Will make sure he dies. Now they have a Meteor over the top. Will be able to catch, but Matuma Man can't get the Culling Blade, but it's still enough to make it a trade-off, the Sven for the Lycan. And they also got Mind Control Slardar as well. That was a beautiful piece of work there. Surrounded right now by so many heroes on the map. Still
with a Sunstrike, he can get killed.
Yeah, he can, but Mid-1 may not have the time for that Sunstrike as he's going to be silenced up. Oh, Yule Scepter goes down right as the silence does, and Mid-1 may still be able to make the escape. Another Yule Scepter, this time from Fana, slowing down Mid-1's retreat, but managed to get off the Ghost Walk. Now gets away. Fana going to be jumped on by Mushi. The physical damage is cleaving through, but they can't quite get the hold long enough. The Spirit Siphon is doing its work. Now the rest of Liquid come in from behind as Mushi's BKB is run out. The Centaur stun misses, and that means Mushi will be able to get away, but the rest of Fnatic cannot. That's going to be Mid-1 as well as the Axe falling. And Tier 1 and Tier 2, I believe, are now forfeit. Liquid will take all the outer towers of Fnatic.
Smoke out and being aggressive, so Liquid already in position to take a fight as 5 again.
Yeah, and you don't really care if that top lane is pushed out. Now you stop the momentum, and oh, Fada, this is a dangerous position. He's actually going to be spotted out. Pops BKB, DJ misses the call, and now stuck inside the trees. The Shivas goes out. BKBs on both sides wasted. And now, whoa, blink for blink, Mind Control. One step ahead of Mushi. Matuma Man's going to pop his ultimate. He wants to take this one. He's going to be doomed up. Let's back straight to the Static Storm. And that is a very dead carry from Fnatic. The rest of them trying to retreat. Matumba Man and Mind Control, speedy demons they are, but will not be able to find Fnatic in time to get
The situation. The aggressive blink in after he'd already committed his BKB seemed completely unnecessary. It felt like, okay, you've just wasted God Strength BKB on Sven. Well, God Strength was still up. You don't have to fight. Mid lane, though.
Oh my goodness, they're trying to make it play, and they've got it too. Matumba Man is dead, and Jarek, having already used the glimpse, not going to be able to catch more. In fact, Fnatic, they actually think they could just go for this one. Force Staff over the cliff, calls for another Force Staff from Mind Control, gets it too. Stays away from DJ, who's now static stormed up. Going to be hit by Kuro by the Centaur stun, held in by the kinetic field. DJ just trying to save his own life at this point in time, might be able to get more as they get the vacuum between the two. The paralyzing cast holding them in place. Sunstrike, not quite enough. Jarek's going to be hit by one more paralyzing cast, but will be able to get the glimpse back on DJ to execute him, and 3-4-3's up next. Tornado hits at the right time, right as BKB falls, and they do manage to hold against Liquid and prevent that being too many pickoffs and acts for...
I think recognizing that often the Doom target is not someone that's being focused down. They're dooming a Sven just to take him out of the fight, prevent follow-up war cries, prevent him from being able to blink around.
Right.
And here come Fnatic though, smoking up, looking to engage.
Smoke across DJ. This is an important initiation. Will be able to get it to the Sunstrike over the top. Will be able to blow up Mind Control. They can just get a little bit more physical damage, but it's not quite enough. Maybe Sven, he comes forward, goes straight for Mushi. They actually pass off and will be able to help the Sven with the cheese. He gets the stun on the Mushi and they start targeting him down with the amplified damage. But Axe, he gets the call onto both of them. Here comes the cleave damage, but will it be enough? The amp damage is too much actually. And now Fada, he's cleaned up some of the heroes in the back and will be able to join the rest of his team to make sure DJ stays down 3 up from Fnatic.
Danger time with Aegis, Exorcism. Matumba Man can just go in the front lines. We'll have another shapeshift soon. Very difficult to defend.
EMP just to lead things off. Eul Scepter will be used by Fada to dodge that one. And you may see this whole entire bottom lane of Rax just being taken out. The vacuum into the Stormbolt, not going to be fast enough. The BKB is used first. And now they turn and try and take out mid one. He forces the Eul Scepter onto himself. Unlikely to be able to get away. The amp damage and the physical damage, too much combined. And yes, indeed, Liquid will take that first lane of Rax at bottom. And because Midwan died, they may even look for a little bit more, but that would be greedy. And you could already see they're not even sticking around for that range tracks necessarily whatsoever, it seems.
Yeah. These fights just seem to be coming down to the initiation from Fnatic not getting that insta-kill. But here we go, bottom.
Stun.
Mind Control.
Mind Control pops his BKB, turns around, gets the amplified damage onto Mushi, which has been one of the biggest problematic spells for him, as he can't actually challenge the Lycan very well. Kuro comes in, throws down that Purge, will be enough for the glimpse to be here, and 3-4-3 very likely to get taken out. Looks like the Wolves. Stormbolt actually right after the Stormbolt. You have to jump in. DJ managed to counter Mind Control, but it may not be enough. There's the vacuum pulled right back into the wall, but Matumba Man gonna have to just take a range Rex and runs himself back through mid. A lot of things being used there. It looks like they still managed to get the Witch Doctor thanks to the extra movement speed and the run down, but they're not able to go for the second lane of Rax. So even they just got a support hero. They blew an ultimate or two, but it's the important one of Fadas that's going to be the big one, but he's going to be taken out almost immediately. Comboed from Fnatic, and now they're going to be able to get so much more as they vacuum back, chasing Kuro with the cold snap, choosing against it though. Midwan, you think he wanted to go, but waiting for the right kind of initiation though. They're not trying to just full up 5-man through the mid lane, as we have talked about the danger of that Darkseer with the wall. Mushi is going to be jumped on. There goes the Doom. They managed to purge him as well. No BKB save from him, and that'll be a long one with Kuro keeping his vision on him, but still DJ managed to get the counter initiation. 3 BKB, 3 brawlers running through and just eviscerating the poor Witch Doctor, and they're going to find even more. Mid one forced to pop his BKB, tries to get out. Good deafening blast to buy him space, but will it be enough? The Eul Scepter onto Mind Control. They had the vision trying to keep up, but Mushi ends up going down. 100 seconds on the clock for him, and that could just be the end of it as Liquid finally get the kill.
His buyback will come off cooldown, so he does have one last hurrah here.
They have the Exorcism. Jarex, he sends one back, trying to get DJ, preventing him from making his Blink Dagger initiation. The second lane of Rax about to fall, but Liquid off the buyback of the Sven. They are trying to control their own fate though. Fnatic playing to win, not just to not lose. They're going to push out. with this smoke and
There's a
might
gem
be able
there.
to take a fight here onto Liquid, but Mid-One's going to be spotted out first. They get off the BKB on the Doom. That's not going to be a good initiation, as now the Doom falls on its bed. He's not going to be able to have much impact at all. It's just going to be left Mid-One against two, as both the Invoker as well as the poor Axe are just left out in the cold, it seems. The rest of Fnatic trying to retreat, perhaps holding on to just the buyback saves, but it seems like neither one of those heroes have them.
Kuro is just trying to chase and keep reapplying the Doom onto Mushi, who's desperately trying to get back to his fountain. Kuro gets another burn jump.
Oh, Mushi, he just wants to get back, but now the Glimpse is also going to be able to catch him. He'll never be able to escape from this Doom, as it stays on him all the way through until his death, and DJ will call it for his team. Liquid take game number 1.
You're getting a lot of value out of that Doom. That is something we just haven't seen from most Doom picks in this tournament.
Well in the laning phase, though. Absolutely.
They
They really need him to crush the laning
Look
phase.
for that first 8 minutes.
Yep.
She's 13-8 against Vana's 5-1. The CS incredibly good. Oh no, the courier! No, it's gonna be sniped out by Kuro. He needs one more hit, but he can't quite get it. Now the block from beautiful timing from Ohio. He'll pick up the counter. Go no, not quite enough. The counter ward laid out. They have the vision. Kuro does end up going down indeed to Ohio. It comes down to the last second now to the top lane. Mike Control's gonna be up next. He does get hit by the magic missile. Fakes out the slithering crush to force Mid-One to go for it, but may actually still be able to get the kill. Not quite enough though.
More likely the miss micro, but Fnatic capitalized. But Kuro's already back, being aggressive once again in the jungle. Ohio has more sentries here, but this is a big gold investment to deal with a Riki.
On the bottom lane, DJ is going to be caught. No opportunity to roll away. Combination of the Lion and Lifestealer. Actually going to try and cut across. Moving the Dusa with them is something that is a bit unusual, but it may just end up working.
Anticipating a Lifestealer TP, I think.
And jump in. My Control is going to be hit by that rolling boulder, immediately wiping him out with the Mystic Snake, and now they're going to reveal Kuro as well. He's got the jump away, but nothing to jump to, as there's no TPs whatsoever from Liquid, but it doesn't seem to matter. A dive all the way into the tier 2, but that's where Fnatic halts.
Find some kills off of this. Has the dust for when this smoke pops.
Yeah, and he's got the, yep, there it is, the smoke. Now, the dust, Ohio?
Oh,
no,
they
okay.
team, though.
All right, they still got,
Lucky.
maybe they don't. They're going to need a kick to be able to stop Kuro, the follow-up magic missile, and they will indeed kill him. No Primal Roar required. Wasn't the cleanest kill in the world, but...
And Mushi's not going to farm any further away from his tower, I'd like to think, at this point of the game.
Yeah,
he will go for a 10-minute rune.
He may come out just thinking that the rest of the supports are going to be here soon, but it may not be fast enough, as the Finger of Death makes that look very easy for Liquid. Fnatic completing the armlet, and is now going to go around the map with the help of the Riki. Invised up. We'll see if they could jump on him. Mid-One will be able to get a silence. That means the Lion gets the follow-up disables. And Matama Man gets another one.
Such ready, 12 minutes in. He's going to have Radiance in no time at all. Fnatic need to find a string of kills and objectives.
Yeah,
here.
they need something big, and this might just be what turns the game around a little bit for them. The silence combination, Primal Roar also being used. They want to make sure there's no hope of Matama Man being able to escape from this one, but he might actually be able to do it. Pops the rage, gets the finger from the side, and they've already taken out one. Matama Man hungry for more, will have the help of 3-4-3, but no, they're actually going to be able to get a beautiful silence, another armlet toggle, but Matama Man, he can't survive through it. Kuro gets in his just in time to dodge the magic missile and gets his level 6, but he may still be caught as they've lost his other support. Fnatic, though, seem to be out of counter vision.
Quick going to remain aggressive. They know, like, these kind of aggressive ganks that they're going for, they don't have to come up with kills. If they find a pick off or even trade evenly, as long as their Alchemist is farming, it's a net gain for them.
Jump in, here's the Infetch Blink. They will be able to get the immediate swap off from 3-4-3. That'll certainly help out, and they actually might be able to pop Kuro. He pops the ultimate, immediately stops it and goes for the blink away. Not gonna make it away. Finger actually coming out, but 3-4-3 survives, and now they get the burn damage still from DJ, who looks for more. Jerix, he pops the blink and will be able to jump away to the right-hand side over the cliff.
Ready for that jump in. Liquid, another unsuccessful smoke rotation. Jarek maybe getting a bit greedy here. The Urn will stop his blink, and
if he gets the silence, hits him. Now he just needs the stun follow-up. Will be able to hit Jerix. That'll nail him for the rest of the team to be able to follow up. It's the Mystic Snake again, stopping that blink dagger. Still has the Urn on him. The Axes cut him down.
yeah, there's like a half a second window when you first get hit by the Urn where you can still blink, but once you've missed that, you're a dead man walking. And nice rotation from Fnatic. They find another pick-off, and these kills will add up bit by bit. It's still Liquid who are out-farming Fnatic.
Oh no, Mid-One He gets caught while trying to TP away. Still has the doppelganger though, and the life stealer now enters the battlefield. Can he find the right one? Looks like he does successfully get it, but he backs away, not wanting to challenge that. The Phantom Lancer actually being farmed up enough thanks to that very early diffuser play that he could take a fight like that.
Yeah, fighting these melee front lines like Slaughter, Lifesteal with Diffusal, very effective.
The stun lands, but can they actually do this one? They swap him back into the silence. We'll be able to get a little bit more. Fada now hit by the Primal Roar. The stun misses. Nice dodge from Fnatic, and they surround the Alchemist. Fnatic heating up. Look for more. Jarek's going to be the target. He still cannot get that blink away. The team looks to be able to break down those trees. Finds the double for mid one and pressures the mid lane. Unbelievable. How many pickoffs were just kind of useless for Fnatic in the first 10 minutes of the game, but played. You've got the blink dagger on the Slardar. Everything seemed to be on the precipice of going Liquid's way entirely. But then Fnatic just keep on finding the right kills, and they might still be able to do what? Oh no, that is so much damage. That is an Echo Saber for you, folks. That jump in, stun, amplified damage, and Matumba Man almost one-shots him from there.
You want to go into that Manta style, but even that's not, which isn't going to make you that much tankier to that kind of initiation.
Liquid, they're done with this. They're going to try and get some more, and they're going to find it too. DJ smoke screened up. Not really a hope or a prayer to be able to get away. They might be able to get more. Nice block out there from Jarek. Hope to be able to keep Ohio in place long enough for my control to get here. The swap goes down, and now Ohio turns around with a Primal Roar, but it gets hit first by Spada's unstable concoction, and that'll be a twofer.
My pride.
They found them get a little bit more control of this map, but
Unfortunately, it looks like Alk alone is enough to deter Fnatic trying to push. And Liquid's ready to jump at mid.
yeah, so sure enough. A TP into mid
Might
lane.
try bait an illusion.
Bait an illusion, but Kuro, he sees the real one, and Jarek can leave with a Hex. Mid one will get popped just like that. Yeah, and even just blocking a Hex could give him enough time to be able to get off his ultimate before the follow-up. And
Great scan. They see Fnatic coming towards the top lane.
that's perfect. They may still get caught though. The silence not going to be on time though. Matumba Man still hit by the Primal Roar. They're going to be able to get the kick in. But Mind Control does get some control of his own with a Slithering Crush. Matumba Man almost going down here underneath that one. Fights against Necronomicons, gets the invest. But it's Kuro who's going to immediately get revealed out, taken down. Matumba Man finally does lose his Aegis. But Fada and Mind Control are still plenty healthy. Mid one fights up against Fada. Does have to back himself away though. Matumba Man comes back into play. 3-4-3 and the Phantom Lancer both going to end up going down. Mushi just trying to escape back to his tier 3 tower, but Liquid knows there's nothing left from Fnatic. They just keep on trucking all the way into the base if necessary, but it's just not. Fada picks up the triple kill, and they now look towards that tier 2.
You scan the Fnatic rotation coming.
The rest of Fnatic will go for a 4-man smoke up, and they're going to cut through the river, but they're going to run straight into Liquid. Yet to see whether or not this is fortuitous for them. This smoke does get popped by Kuro. Not looking good. My Control gets the stun with the infest out. And already one down from Fnatic, and they're going to lose more. Ohio's going to be pursued out. Open wounds not letting him get away from that smoke screen. And Liquid, take two, are going to lose Jarek's, but mid one is going to be caught. Both the smoke screen as well as the Slithering Crush. Makes it all too easy for Fada and Matumba Man's physical damage to cut right through him. And now they're going to try and go for those Necronomicons. They can look towards towers and Blink Bomb or Blink Strike Bomb if it's inside the Riki. You've got Jarek's who can blink in as well. So there's just sort of this potential of just instant death for any of these heroes. But Fnatic, they know they can't give up too much control, and I love this decision. They're actually going to go for the swamp, trying to get the meat of silence. They will be able to get the Primal Roar at least, and they might just kill. No, they get the infest out. Matumba Man looking okay with that range. Now the stun, Slithering Crush, follow-up Hex, double impale as well. Matumba Man gets his hands on those cores and starts ripping them asunder.
Wow, that rage reaction from Matumba Man, so good. It meant that only physical damage was there. Beastmaster can't use like the Mana Burn from the Necrobook, they can't use Spirit Lances, they can't follow it up with a Boulder Smash as well as the silence from DJ, and that rage just wins Liquid the fight. They don't even finish off Roshan, they're already breaking your high ground. Liquid love to punish teamfight mistakes, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
They get the stun, Manta pops out there for Mushi as he goes back to his tier 4s to try and defend, but Liquid with that little poke realize they're not going to get anything for free. Not anymore. They're just going to go for that tier 3 tower at least. Stun goes out. Now the jump in, Slithering Crush. They immediately turn around. And what a punish. Fnatic They're going to lose both their heroes, it seems, as Mushi gets drained of his mana, drained of his life, and the mid lane of Rax about to fall. Fnatic just getting drawn out into the opening for Liquid to continue to punish, as they're now going to look for even more. They've got the tier 2 at the top lane already gone, so they can push this tier 3 now and see if they can force yet another numbers advantage fight for them inside the push. They get TJ, there it is.
Tried to come around from behind, probably to snipe Lifestealer, who was starting to get low on HP, but now another lane exposed. Top Rax likely to fall. Liquid have all the answers to this Fnatic late game draft.
They certainly do. Fnatic not able to get any holds here to defend their barracks. Are going to be left with just one lane, it seems, as they're not going to go for yet another 3 versus 5 fight. And this means that Liquid actually still have the space to go back for Roshan if they want to. Now, what Fnatic desperately need is some sort of catch here before Liquid can get outside of the base, but that's just not going to happen. 3-4-3 couldn't get the swap down in time, and even then, forced Liquid here into what could be our final clash between these two teams here in Manila.
Axe Lion, here we go.
Kuro with the Infest Bomb ready to go. He's going to jump on Ohio, take out the Primal Roar out of the equation, and get 3-4-3 saving mechanism out of there as well. Fnatic now left with their 2 cores, but they're not going to be big enough to take this fight alone. DJ, he tries to get in, gets a decent ultimate, but it just doesn't seem to need enough. The smoke screen goes out. There goes a finger. Mushi left alone against the world as Liquid. They all get stoned up, but it doesn't matter. They persevere and take out Mushi, forcing the quick GG. The crowd favorites, they love these guys, they love DJ, but they're going to have to wave him goodbye, as this was their last game here on the main stage.
A top 6 finish for Fnatic, very formidable, but Liquid kind of living up to the expectations on this team. One of the tournament favorites, played absolutely immaculate.